Welcome to Tempura Abe in Ginza, Tokyo. If you want to see some top-notch tempura and a life-changing meetup, then you've come to the right place. What's up everybody, Dustin here from Solo Travel Blog. Today I'm here with a serious chow squad consisting of Asagi from Asagi's Life.
Yay! Very buck wild.
Dave from DaveTrippin.
Buck wild, but sad that this man is leaving soon.
And a lovely woman named Akina.
I'm very hungry.
We're about to check out some top quality tempura action, and personally I'm feeling pretty aroused. Let's do this thing. So we sprinted on inside this restaurant called Tempura Abe. We sat ourselves down, and you best believe the fun had officially begun. Now I for one was mentally prepared to shovel huge quantities of fried foods down my throat, and what's this? Seems to me like we got some shrimp carapace action over here. But before I could eat that carapace, the maestro brought out another tempura, an agiwag tempura to be exact. So I figured now is a good time to get some salt on deck. After all, I think I need a little bit more sodium in my diet. Can ya blame me? So we got some regular salt, and then what's this? Looks like we got some kind of umeboshi salt over here. Shit's getting crazy in this mother. And now I figured it was high time to eat myself a carapace. Oh, wait a second, I almost ate that carapace as is. Obviously, everyone knows you need to add a little salt to that carapace, so I took myself a bite of that salted carapace, and whoa. It pretty much just tasted crispy, and I don't think it had much flavor. It was just a crispy carapace. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but anyway, I moved on to the agiwag action. I don't think I've had an agiwag tempura before, so I took myself a bite of that bad boy, and whoa, what's going on over here? As soon as I bit into that thing, the fucking egg yolk burst all over the place. How was I supposed to know the damn thing was runny on the inside? I guess I must have missed the memo on that one. Nevertheless, despite that agiwag runniness, or perhaps because of it, I just so happen to think that was mighty oishi. What's next? We got 2 shrimp tempura, I still got 1 carapace left over, and then we got a sweet potato tempura. So Dave was eyeing that sweet potato, aka that primo root vegetable. It seemed like he was in the mood to carb up, so he savagely bit into that sweet potato, and I gotta say, I was getting a tad alarmed for my own safety.
The potato is indeed sweet and delicious.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. That's a nice fucking root vegetable right there. Next up, Asagi grabbed a piece of bora fish with a crazed, almost demonic gleam in her eye. Then before I knew it, she bit down on that fish like a wild woman, and whoa! I guess that puppy was still piping hot. So before I bit into that bora fish, I decided to wait a bit for it to cool down, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? I want to keep the roof of my mouth intact, so I bit into that cooled down bora, and wow, just wow. That fish was succulent as hell and greasy to the max. Next up, we got some pea pod tempura, baby. And I figured there was a good opportunity to get some selfie action. Then I could see Akina was contemplating the very meaning of life itself, and then she feverishly bit down on that pea pod. That was pretty fucking inspirational. Amen to that, and while I'm at it, I might as well get in another tempura selfie. Next on deck, we had a special kind of tempura over here called kakiyage. Basically, kakiyage is a range of shredded vegetables and seafood all battered up and then fried to perfection. So I gave that kakiyage a dip, then thought better of it, decided to give it another dip. Just wanted to make sure that flavor was nice and maximized. Then I bit down on that kakiage and oh man, holy shit. Those shavings of vegetables and seafood have some spaces in between which seem to soak up the sauce and grease even more effectively. That way when you bite in, a serious flavor explosion is unleashed all up in your mouth. Anyway, don't mind me, I was just keeping some tabs on Dave over here. Gotta make sure he's doing a good filming job. Gotta make sure he's not cutting any corners over here. So after we finished the main tempura, they gave us a shrimp tendon, aka tempura rice bowl. And as you can see, that shrimp's looking oishi to the motherfucking max. So I grabbed myself one piece of shrimp, took it off, bit down on it, and I gotta say I was simply amazed. It was slightly salty, slightly sweet, and you best believe it was good enough to eat, baby. Then I ripped off a huge ass chunk of shrimp, and I gotta say it was tasting even better when I bit down on that massive wad of shrimp flesh. Then after I cleared out that shrimp, it didn't take me long to clear out the rest of that rice, and the rest, as they say, is history. Anyway, you get the drill. After we chowed down on large quantities of fried food, we decided to hightail it the hell out of that tempura restaurant. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see even more buck wild videos about life in Japan, then you best be checking out and subscribing to DaveTrippin and Asagi's Life. They have some pretty life-enhancing channels, and I got those links in the description box. So thanks for watching this video. Why don't you